pollution is the biggest environmental risk, responsible for over 6 million premature deaths reported each year globally. Urban areas are most affected, with studies showing that 9 out of 10 people inhale polluted air, which puts lives at risk. Our reporter Opicho Chemtai witnessed this risk firsthand during her visit at a Dandora dam site, where fumes from chemical reactions have affected the health of those residing next to it.
About an hour's drive east of Nairobi lies Dandora dam site. Spanning some 30 acres, it is Nairobi main dam site, gulping over 850 tons of solid waste daily. Never mind that it was declared completely full in 1996. Here, innumerable trucks empty mounds of waste, one after the other. The smoke that billows is not fire-related, but from chemical reactions, a signal that indeed this is a ticking health time bomb. But this is also a residential area.
Sasa wanachukua ile kitu wako na haja nazo. Unaona sasa ile uchafu inabaki hapo.
For Amani, not her real name, this has been her only home, having grown up here and now bringing up her own children. She passively looks into the horizon. The mounds of garbage have formed mountain. Having a nice sleep without any disturbance, to some, they may take it for granted. But that is different with residents living around here next to this Dandora dam site.
Unaona sasa ile kama sasa hii kuja imwagwa sana. Ichomeke ama itoe hiyo boiler ya ndani ichomeke, hiyo moshi inakujanga inajaa hapa. Ikijaa hapa hakuna kulala. Sasa unasikianga tu ni kukohoa, hata watoto ni kukohoa. Her neighbor, a young mother, undergoes the same ordeal.
Warudi wakuje watoe zile takataka na hizo tingatinga. Ukivaa nguo, wakati umetembea kwa wenzako nguo inanuka tu mafi. Ni kama hata ukufua na maji. Mpaka unashindwa sasa tutaishiaje. Juu nguo inanuka, ukivalisha mtoto pia inanuka, na pia hiyo harufu pia bado wewe mwenyewe unaivuruta.
They barely sleep at night for fear of the devastation a fire outbreak at the dam site could bring to their doorstep.
Inajichoma kwa sababu hiyo joto imekuja ikakuwa mingi, mpaka saa hiyo unaona ya kwamba hiyo joto inatoa moto na huko ndani.
Hiyo moshi ikikuingia, kuna sauti unapatanga ukikohoa. Yaani ushaisikia sauti ya kakifaranga kakinini. Hiyo chuya unapata ukipumua, sasa hiyo sauti ndio inatoka na ndani.
An air pollution expert says the combustion from the chemical reactions comprises of methane gas that burns, producing the smoke.
When we release our wastes, the organic waste to the environment, the organic waste naturally is acted on by bacteria. And that means a lot of methane and hydrogen sulfide is actually released to the atmosphere.
And this is a major health risk affecting the families neighboring Dandora dam site.
Ni kama mimi nanishikanga, unapata hata kupumua inakushinda. Pata bavu nasikia zikifinyana. Kama watoto, ukipata mtoto sasa hiyo kukimbianga kwa dawa na hiyo uchumi venye iko. Kila siku huko kwa dawa, mara umeandikiwa enda Mama Lucy, mara umeandikiwa Kenyatta, na hauna hiyo uwezo.
Prolonged exposure to methane gas has far-reaching adverse health implications.
Mostly you find the respiratory problem that is usually a major concern for us, because you find at night due to a lot of chemicals that are dumped in the dam site, you find that there is usually a spark of fire, then there is smoke. That smoke usually affects a lot of things.
But garbage sites are not the only sources of methane.
The manure, the cow dungs, when you leave them outside there, even the pig dung and all that, it decomposes, releasing a lot of methane to the atmosphere. Another source is the wastewater treatment plants. Like if you go to Ruai and you measure the methane levels they will be very high considered to other places. Rice growing, the rice paddy also emits a lot of methane.
These emissions have dire consequences on the climate.
So on a scale of carbon dioxide being 1, or relatively, methane has a 28 times more potential of warming the climate.
Whereas once released in the atmosphere, methane cannot be trapped and can stay there for up to 100 years. But there is still hope in mitigating this hazard.
If we are able to come up with technologies whereby we can be able to harvest that methane, we can also feed into our energy grid, into our energy system, either to generate electricity. We can use it for cooking, just like what we do in the biogas generation.
Dandora has been neglected for some time, so you find the changes that we are doing is bringing a positive impact to the community, like the gardens, the public spaces that we have made is attracting a lot of attention.
We want to go circular and ensure that the amount of waste which goes to our dam site is already reduced. Then we're also looking at sustainable modes of transport. And this time around, the city is focusing on whether our transport system can be, people can be able to embrace issues of electric mobility.
It all begins and ends here, but the question is, will the residents really get the help that they desire? And as Kenya hosts the Africa Climate Summit, hopes have been revived that practical solutions will be offered to improve air quality in the battle against climate change. Opicha Chemtai for Channel 1 News.